Wow.
Hello.
Raining this week for us. Rainy day.
Oh, hello everyone.
Oh, we
Live
are live.
stream.
Hi, everyone.
Live stream. So we are here, ladies, digital business owners. We are here again in front of you. We are privileged to be able to do this as a digital business owner. We are here to share another options of how you can earn income online. And our season is this is the last live stream for the March, and time goes really fast,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Beginning of first week of March is turn spring, and now we're already on the last week of March, and
Mhm.
we want to just reassess and take a look at where we have been. Are we on spring? Where are you in life? Are you spring in life season? Are you being left behind on the winter time? So hang on with us, and if you are seeing us, engage. Use the comment button to ask us any question, especially about digital business. Ask us how we went to this business, why we choose our mentorship, why we choose our group. Ask us any question, and we'll be happy to help you move forward to your ownership. So today we're gonna talk about spring forward into ownership, start building your future. So it's really well timed discussion for our live stream today. So let's start. We have just really special three topics that we want to concentrate. So guys, what do you want to do? You want to do straight to the questions and to the topic, or do
Yeah.
you want to introduce ourselves first?
Yeah.
That's fine
Straight.
with me.
Yeah, okay. Just introduce yourself first before you share, okay? So spring is for resetting priorities. What worked before may no longer be enough now, right? Because there's a lot of changes in our world. Um, Number one is economy. We are definitely worldwide are changing. Worldwide, I can say our economy wise are triggered. And so for you, will it just concentrate on individual, on yourself? Ask yourself, are you in winter or are you on spring? All right, who wants to start first? Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
this is Masanwala.
I'm always excited to talk about this, my new life now, because, anyway, my name is Musumola, the face behind musoconsult.com. I'm originally from Nigeria, but now I reside and I work in the USA. Actually, I've been a healthcare worker working in the imaging sector of this healthcare profession for over 25 years. Yes. So, why am I excited um, about talking about my newfound life, my newfound love, because I really love my job and I was staying there. But when we say spring is for resetting priorities, what worked before me no longer be enough, which means that let's just think about the springing effect. Spring out of the closet of winter. So what you were doing during winter may not work in the spring. Yes, for instance, in the winter, you have to put on extra heat, extra layers of clothing, and so on. In the spring, you will not need it, and the beautiful flowers are out there. So, what's changed from my life in the closet of the winter of the healthcare profession? Yes, when you are working in healthcare system, you go inside, the department, you are locked up there, going from patient to patient, from client to client, from one examination to the other, trying to help people. We hardly remember to help ourselves. We hardly remember thinking about our own bodies, because we felt that we are up and doing, moving fast. I mean, not lazy, from one person to the other and doing the work. And then when we need extra income, because everybody needs that, the inflation, the economic position outside does not care about your profession. It cares about the income that you bring in. So when you need the extra income, where do you look up to? We look into the healthcare system again. I mean, looking for extra hours, picking the extra hours, because I feel that I love this job. But the job that you love so much that doesn't give you time for your own self-care. So where does it leave you in in the future? So what was working before may not work when you are when you have overused your body. When you need your body to relax, you I mean, you now discover that it doesn't work again like that. So I discovered this business that enables me not to work around my time, but to make my time to work around me, to work around me for my own self-love and self-care. I think I mean, I'm not guilty of selfishness. No, it's only good enough, because when you don't care for yourself, nobody will care for you. So this is what it means, that I now begin to reset my priorities. I'm now in the springing time. I am no longer working round the clock, from shift to shift, from person to person. I am now working sensibly, working smartly, scheduling my priorities and making my priorities to work around my schedules. And that is how it goes. So this is where I am. What was working before, working extra hours, is no longer working now. I now make my time to work for me. So that is it.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome, right?
Sis, can
Time
I add?
freedom. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead,
Can
sis.
I add before I forget my rain of thoughts? Hi everyone. Before I add to what Sis Mosamala just said, my name is Nesan. I reside in Illinois for almost 19 years now with my family. I'm actually a healthcare worker as well. So I was listening to Sis Mosamala's opinion on this. Spring is for resetting priorities, and I kind of really able to resonate when she said patient to patient we hardly remember what our body is, because the priority is actually to work and work and work. Yes, healthcare is very in demand, but because of that we neglect what our body feels like, because we're like, oh my god, there's so much hours that I can go from one facilities to the other facilities. That's what the thinking, right? If you're a healthcare worker, there's a lot of work, but we sometimes neglect that our body needs to rest as well. I also like the thing that she said that sometimes life change, and so our needs, this is the season that she wants to change, right? And instead of doing too much hours from working overtime, she is shifting or resetting to a different field or different area, which is doing this business can actually be a best option, because it doesn't really give your body or take a lot of toll in your body, right? So if I may relate it to my job as right now as a physical therapist, and oh my god, there are days that my arms are just hurting, because as you can see guys, you may not be able to see this, but I am a very petite person, and I would treat 6 footer, six big, and my patient would always often tell me, how do you do this job? It's because I love the job. It's because I like doing it. But yes, Sis Mosalmola is correct. We need to reset something. We have to remember that resetting priorities is not a failure, guys. It's not a failure. It is something that we do that means you are just paying more attention to what matters most. So yes, and I love that me and Masamali can actually share this one because I know there are a lot of healthcare workers out there that actually might be stuck in their 9 to 5 and don't know how to start, don't know where to go. Yes, this is an option that you can do. And yes, you can just connect with us and we'll show you how to do this job.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna share too is I'm gonna share like you just brought me back to when I was starting my healthcare work as well, right? So I'm also small.
That's why,
I'm small too, and actually, what amazed me is because of the training that I learned from the school, I
yes.
was amazed that I was able to transfer a 7 foot man
Mm-hmm.
and bigger than me that I hug like a teddy bear, and I just like an ant in front of him.
Yes, that's true though.
And I
I
was
was like
able to
this.
transfer
I was
him,
like,
and I was amazed myself. Oh my God, did I did that? Well, oh, yeah, yeah, but you know what? As I said, time can change. I cannot do that now.
yes.
My body could not tolerate that weight anymore, right? So time
Mm-hmm.
is changed. So yeah, so reset your priorities. Look what have changed in your life from previous years ago, and look at now. Now is the springtime, is the best time to think about that, the best time to shift gear, right? If you think things is not happening the way it used to you 5 years ago, this is the time that shift gear, try something different, something new. Yeah. Oh, I got a heart. That's cisness and over there. Yeah. So yeah, use the button, guys, and connect with us and chat with us. Let's engage. Let's engage here. So the next one I want to ask cisness on is this one. So one income tied only to your time is a risk. As I was hearing all of this about, especially the work in healthcare, right? As I said, your body is not as strong as when you were 20s, 30s. As eventually you get older, you get more brittle bones, more
Yes.
sensitive muscles, flexibility as well. You lose that flexibility or the
Mm-hmm.
cushions. Something anatomically, there is changes in our body as we age. So this question is for Sis Nesan. One income tied only to your time is a risk. Why is ownership in digital the other option, and why did you choose digital business?
That's thank you, Sister Regina. This is actually very good question because a lot of people would probably think, yes, you are already in a healthcare system or healthcare worker, being on top of that a therapist, so they would think you are okay. Yes, that's correct. But we just discussed earlier that we only have one body, right? And as we get older, that body is not may not be able to sustain all the heavy lifting and everything. So when all our income is actually just depends on showing up every day to our work, to our regular 9 to 5 job, it can feel very limiting because that's how you do it, right? 9 to 5 every day. It's been a routine, but things happens. Things happens in our life, right? So if things happen like knock on wood, something happened to you that you're not gonna be able to do the job that you love, your income is also affected, and that is a fact,
Mhm.
right? Because I experienced that before. So what are your options, right? This digital business that we are in, that the three of us are in, actually we are building it for something for us that it gives us more flexibility, it gives us more security and more choices in the future. Why? Because I may be able to discuss a little bit. Can I discuss this, Regina?
Oh
Why?
yeah, yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
why this digital business, that this kind of business that we are doing is actually how should I say, is a good to take a risk, since being tied in one income right now is not an option anymore. You have other option out there, and owning a digital marketing like this would give you a lot of flexibility in your hours, in your time with your family. Since it's a global scale, you have a lot of things that you can reach out. The scalability is huge. So don't just focus right now, especially at this time, on having one job. I know a lot of us is worried of what the economy is bringing us right now, but guys, you have an option. I did, and I had an option, and all of us here in this panelist, we take that risk for us to have an option, to have for us to have more flexibility and more choices in the future. Because one thing for sure, we are replaceable. Something
Mm.
happened to us, like Sis Mosamala said, our health can be at risk. And if something happened to us, the physical demand of our job is not going to be able to help us keep that one job that we have right now.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. So agree. So that just touch me about that too, right? Like I was replaced. I lost my job after working for more than 16 years on the same employer. A lot of people of my coworker disappear, and I know I can hint that sometimes it may be my turn, right? But I push myself to it. My conscience telling me it's time for you to go and look someone else because you know there's something better. But I always consult myself, always telling myself, no, just few more years, I'm gonna retire. Just few more years, I'm going to retire. I don't have to look for another job. But you know what? Your body will really tell you if you are, if your situation is still the right situation for you or not. And you will never know a better place until you try something,
Mhm.
until you try it. And before, someone of my coworker actually told me, you are still there. I can't believe it. She said, you know, you'll never know there is a better place until you try it. And because I'm stuck to it and I'm believing I'm gonna retire soon. Why look for another job? Why start again? I don't want to do that. But I realized that God has a better plan, and so He does my road a lot harder until I said, "Okay, I give up. Show me what's the other way around. Show me the other way around." And so this is my destination, and I just realized everything I had in my life is in the preparation for this path. I have realized that I made for this. I made for this one, so I'm here. So there should be also assess yourself what you're calling. If you're someone who's looking for another job, this is what really works with me is to, instead of working double job, why not empower yourself with digital business? It is very flexible. You can do it at your own time. No one's gonna push you. No one's gonna stress you. You don't have to. No one will tell you what to do. It's your business,
Mm-hmm.
and that is how I love this digital business. I love the flexibility. I love how portable it is. I can do this in Philippines. When I went to Philippines, I did this in California. I did this in in Japan. I did this in Calgary. I able to even run my business 24 hours, 7 days a week, even if I am eating dinner with family.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how I love the flexibility of this business. So I want to share something about mentorship. Why that if you're worried about, oh, I am not tech savvy, I don't good at sale. I We have the same concerns when we started this business, right? We have the same concern. So I'm gonna wanna share my background. So I'm Regina. I used to be like you, working multiple job, a healthcare provider. I used to also sell different products. I tried skincare. I tried check. I tried dishes. I tried vacuum cleaner. I tried many things on the side, trying to earn even a little bit of money so that there is something that I can send back home. But nothing really works. In every If you want to sell anything, you need to put money on it and create it and sell it. And selling that you requires a lot of energy, a lot of also requires capital. Like I need to if I want to sell my cell phone, I have to buy my cell phone, sell it for a small amount of marginal profit, right? And that is what traditional business is. So how different is digital business? In digital business, in here we can teach you what it is that you already have. If you love to cook, we'll teach you how you can monetize with what you love. We'll teach you how to post that. And so that is our system. We have quite a different system. So if you are scared because you do not know how to start, we are here. We are your mentor. We will teach you step by step how to do it. And the best part is when you go in our digital partnership, you can only all you have to do is to use the system that is already there. So you have nothing to think about, oh, how to create a website, how to create my email business. Everything is already being there for you. You just have to learn it step by step. And if you're not good at English like me, when I started, I could not even really figure out what is it being over or something, another word, what is over or overought. And I could not figure it out on doing creating my pages in the past. Don't worry, we are here. Sis Mosa Mola speak a different language. I speak Tagalog. Sis Nasa speak Tagalog, and there is also technology that we are using. If you speak Spanish, there's a technology in our system that you can learn the course in Spanish, right? So mentorship can help you get to the destination that you want, and it's shortened the learning curve because we already there. We already try the system. We are already know what's working and what's not working. So you only have to leverage with us and give the good result and the good way, the clear way to build your business, right? So let's talk about, we still have few minutes, yes. Let's talk about the right system. The right system can keep the momentum. And I think I started this one. So I think I'm going to get Sis Mosa Mola, how this system able to help her from working long hours to now resetting her priorities to self-care. In the system, if you have the right system, the momentum is possible. You can be able to do it, right? Sis Mosamola, how
Yeah.
this one help? How's the system help you out to get to that destination that you wanting to reach?
Okay, this is beautiful. You know, when I started, although I've been working in the healthcare system, and when I say I was working in the imaging sector, we all know that the imaging sector is no longer analog. It's gone digital a long time ago, and new innovations, new systems, new techniques. So I cannot say I'm actually a complete novice when it comes to digitalization and all these technical something. But there is a difference, because when you hand the same phone, the same phone that we are using, the same mobile or cell phone, to a healthcare professional and an engineer, or a business person, that same phone will be used for different things
Mm-hmm.
for each person. So it is the same thing. Although I am used to all the digitalization on my equipment, medical equipment, is completely a different ball game when it comes to business.
Mm-hmm.
So I needed somebody to help me with my with setting up my domain and all those things. All those ones were very, very strange to me. So no matter who you are, wherever you're coming from, no matter what you are working on as your 9 to 5, it doesn't matter when you come to this business, because the business is a new field entirely. And
Mm-hmm.
then the heavy part of this digitalization, this digital business, is handled by the system that we are in. It's a unique system. You don't need to pay for getting into courses and doing all those things, and all those things will not disturb you. You learn along the way. Just come
Mm-hmm.
with a coachable mind, and the mindset that if others are doing it, you can do it, no matter your educational background, no matter whatever your experiences in the digital field and whatever not. When you come in, the system has already been set up to help you with your digital, with your domain, and automation. We run on automation, and all those things we are continuing continuously being updated in this system. Every week we do mastermind. You have a
Mhm.
coach, you have a mentor, and that's completely closes the gap between you starting as a novice and you reaching up to the top. So the gap is already closed because you have the mentor and the coach and the system bridging the gap for you. So you climb, or you leverage on the shoulders of those that have experienced this thing before you, and there is no competition here at all. That's
Mhm.
another beautiful thing that I have learned in this business. So it's a lot. I feel comfortable because the system, I do not need to walk around the clock. I
Mhm.
choose what I want to do. I choose when I want to work. I choose when I want to, whatever time I want to devote to my business, I choose it because the system allows me to do all that.
Awesome. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Right. I really like it. It's the system that's already there. And all you have to do is basically leverage on it and use into the system. And I want to see that this what also is what Sis Masamola says. There is already the people that is running this business. There's already people that successfully using the system. And so being in the right circle of people can really make a big difference. Yeah. So, Sis Nessan, do you have something else to add?
Um, I not much because sis muscle mala actually tell almost all of that I'd like to say. The most important is I love what she said when she said it really works on our schedule because the
Yeah.
system is made for busy peoples like us.
Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Okay, guys, I think we are ending our session in here, and we hope that we have inspired you and introduced you to another options of how to earn income online and how you can leverage to the system that will help you get your momentum going. And also, this is an option where mentorship is already exists. You don't have to seek and look somewhere else. This is mentors, coaches, leaders that's already know what they are doing, and you can see the result that they are doing in life, and you can see their stories, and maybe you can resonate with their stories and see that this also solve the solution. This is the solutions to their struggles, and maybe you can also find a light that this is the solution to what you want to achieve in life. All right, take care, everyone, and connect with us in our comment button there. There is our website. Simply click that website, and that will take you to our business workshop. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye for now.